Hi, Biffs.
Hey, Beth.
Dear Abby.
Dear Kiki.
Captain.
Red flag.
Cheers to you.
Desperate housewife.
Pinot Grigio.
Doesn't want to marry
Loser
you.
power.
Love you like I
Or
love
more
you.
wine.
Just gonna say that. Don't talk to yourself.
Cheers, Biff.
Cheers.
Ill-advised.
Ill-advised. This is ill-advised.
Hobby-offs.
Good day.
A little professional decorum, please, Stephanie.
Hello. Your face just matched your intro.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
The face you just made
Oh.
matched your what up, Biffs?
Hobby-offs.
Like,
Well, I don't even know how I said it anymore.
I don't remember either, but your face just looked like how you just sounded.
Oh.
Like you're on King of the Hill.
What in the hell? Hello and welcome.
Welcome to Ill-Advised.
The podcast where two best friends can't seem to get it right.
Ever. Not even while drinking wine.
Oh, wine.
Oh,
Vino?
where did that come from?
Not France.
No, Big Bob.
Huh?
Big Bob.
Oh, I was like, baby bottle? Baby bottle.
You just...
I literally heard baby bottle. I don't know what the... Hi, Biffs.
God damn it, Bobby.
Goddamn baby bottle. That's what BB stands for. Oh,
Sorry, BB.
BB.
You
Stephanie
can't read
just
this
got
Cosmo
introduced
article.
into BB, shortening for baby, and it's stupid.
I didn't just get introduced
Oh,
to
it
it,
looked
but
like that. It sounded that way.
No, I was surprised to see it on like a fucking website.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, BB. Like,
As like a professional
sorry,
like
big
redirection.
boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Stupid. You're not drinking wine. What is that?
I know. I just chugged a lot of water.
Why? So you can pee in 10 minutes?
I know. I wasn't thinking.
2 minutes?
I realized as I was taking my second gulp of water that I just did that.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Thank me later.
How about wine?
How
Want to drink wine?
about
We have some Italian wine, Biff, that
Rosé?
we picked out at Baby Bottles. I mean, at Big Bob's.
Big Bob.
Big Bob's, all the way in the woo.
It's a cute bottle.
It's called Valdo Rosé Brut. It's a very cute bottle. Very like...
Sparkling wine.
But like the bottle's very floral. It's fun. It's springy. It's flirtatious.
It looks like it'll call you BB.
Yep. It's the bottle that's $13.99, but you still buy it for your bridesmaids because they're gonna think it's expensive because it looks cute.
It's a perfect bridesmaid gift.
Yeah,
stuff.
I know, bitch. Look at it.
Like while we're getting ready, we're all chugging out of this floral bottle.
Oh my God, you got the Valdo? That's like so great. Valdo Spumante.
Isn't this really expensive? I'm pretty sure my mom drinks this.
A lovely, fragrant, sparkling rosé with hints of berries, cherries, and roses from the historic Valdo Winery, founded in 1926.
I don't smell any of those things.
It says hints of, so maybe they're in the flavor.
But read the beginning of it. A very
lovely, fragrant. Oh, right. Well,
it
maybe,
ain't lovely.
but it doesn't necessarily. I don't know. Can we just cheers the fuck out of this? And okay, we sniff it.
I'm just trying to
good nose.
No.
Cheers. Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's brute.
Ooh.
That's dry as fuck. I hate mouth noises.
Ah! My jaw hurt.
She's having a fucking breakdown across the table.
My eyes like twitching. This is so sour to me. Look, my eye literally is watered.
Your eye waters for everything.
Okay, that's
yeah.
true.
Wind's blowing. Stephanie's crying. Sad movie. Stephanie's dry-eyed.
Wow. That was shocking. It's like fuzzy lemons.
Yeah, I don't get lemons. I actually
but it's like
it.
Sour as lemons.
It's sour, but I like it. Yeah, you're going to have to drink it.
I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can.
Give me the Bel Air.
We went halfway through Bel Air. You can do this. Okay. Make the Fresh Prince proud.
Okay, but I can't.
Just take little sips, okay?
I can't drink while I read then.
Nope, you can't. 'Cause you're going to make that face and I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
What the fuck did you say? Okay. Well.
Any updates?
No.
That was a good sigh. Did it feel good?
It did, actually.
Yeah. Excellent.
It stopped me from saying out loud what was going on in my head at that moment that I can't say out loud on air right now.
Well, I would call that awfully appropriate.
Thank you. I'm trying to be mature in my old age.
Well, brittle bones and all.
I'm not really trying to. I just want to avoid more issues for myself.
Yeah, but like you don't have to try to be more mature when it's like inherent. You know what I mean? Like it's a default for you to be the more mature party in situations.
Since when? You met me in high school. Since when?
I guess you grew up. A little bit.
I gave birth. That's what happened.
Whatever. I think you're the more mature one when it comes to matters.
Certain situations.
Oh, yeah.
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 I agree.
Although, given the opportunity, if you could slide right behind someone without them noticing and slicing their Achilles tendon and watching them fall backwards in slow motion, I think you'd take advantage of it.
I'd never do that.
That's horseshit.
I'm more of like a
go for the jugular
meat mallet kind of girl.
Ah, you want to inflict pain and break bones.
And I want them to see me coming.
Go for the baby toe.
You ain't missing this.
I'm still
punch him in his pocket.
Breaking Benjamins.
They're gonna come in the face thinking you're gonna catch him with like a left or right hook, and then it's just like bah, right in his cargo pocket. Oh my
god. Testy berry juice.
That's what this wine tastes like. Testy berry juice.
Testy berry juice.
Carbonated.
Oh. Copyright. Trademark. Testy berry juice by Be a Biff Media.
That sounds like an actress name.
Halle Berry juice?
Yeah.
That sounds filthy.
Like, this is my sister, Testy.
Oh my god.
Testy berry juice.
Oh my god. No. Can't do it.
Testy berry juice?
I can't fall in line with testy berry juice.
Or you can't punch people in their pockets.
I can punch a pocket.
That sounded sexual.
It really sounded confusing to me, actually. I was like, what did I just say? I can what?
Punch a
I can
pocket.
Punch a pocket. When we were in DR. So one of the things that I joke about is like you really know how old you are when your week starts on a Sunday, and it's only because of those like little pill things. Like, you know what I mean? For the days of the week that I've been using the same one for probably like 5 years now. And I don't know what the conversation was, but there was a whole point in Punta Cana where me and Colin were just going, pill pack. The whole time. Talking about that. I was like, my pill pack. Just want it in my pill pack. We kept running with it.
I wish I was there just for that part.
So,
punch
a pocket. Punch a pocket for a pill pack. Like,
Clean up.
We get pill packs. Some jokes just don't get old, guys.
Never.
And this is one of them. We're always going to cleat up. We're always going to punch a pill pack.
Yep.
Biff, you got questions for us?
I do. But I'm like out of breath now from laughing so hard this whole intro.
Well, it's only been 9 minutes. You could surely catch back up.
I'm old. That's a lot of...
You ain't old enough.
Listen, that's a lot of cardio for me.
You're welcome, bitch.
Your own child called you middle-aged.
Whatever. Listen, I voted. I gave way to my civic duty. I performed.
Yes, you performed already.
Whatever.
While you were punching pockets.
I punched pockets.
Eating pill packs.
I punched pita pockets while I was eating a pill pack.
And playing soccer.
In cleats. So, Biff, where are we getting questions from this week?
Cosmopolitan with Logan Hill.
Oh, Logan. Logan. It's been a while. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sorry, I just yawned, you guys.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
I didn't remember Logan Hill.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was one of the earlier episodes. You know, when we were green and not first in the world of podcasting, and now we're like rich and famous.
And now we're like teal.
Olive.
Bitch, you get olive.
Take it back.
No.
Whatever.
I want to be olive. Goddamn green. Goddamn red tans.
I personally like them better, but whatever.
Yeah, because you turn olive. If you turned red, you'd want an olive tan.
Oh.
Just like straight-haired girls want curly hair. Curly-haired girls want straight hair.
What about girls without hair?
They want hair.
I don't know that I want hair. I wear hats. That's my hair.
I just pictured you with like...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can still see it.
Will you kindly draw it for me?
Yes, actually. Remember Seth and his...
when you had a little sister?
Days? Except I pictured your hair pinned straight and like this long. Like,
ew.
Like this.
Do I still have my facial hair?
I don't know. I can just see that. That's good. That's so good.
Yeah, you just good that up. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, Logan Hill. This is from cosmopolitan.com. February 22nd, 2017. My husband hid my vibrator from me. How do I talk to him? Oh, excuse me again. See these bubbly drinks.
Just take a deep breath.
How do I talk to him about this situation? My husband has a low sex drive, so I bought myself a toy to tide me over until he gets in the mood, which isn't very often. He found out about it and actually hid it from me. Is he insecure about his sex drive? How do I talk to him about this situation? First of all, that's a little bit hilarious.
He took her pounder.
Hit it.
And hit it.
No, not a pounder. Rubber.
A vibrator?
Yeah.
Vibrator?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm trying to put an accent on it. It doesn't work.
Because of Logan Hill.
Logan Hill?
Oh, no, Logan Hill.
I have a vibrator? You vibrating, Logan Hill? How do you talk to him about it?
Is he insecure about his sex drive? How do I talk to him about this situation?
First of all, demand what is yours. I spent money on that pussy pounder, and I'm going to get pounded by myself.
Clitoral stimulator.
Listen, I don't know the difference anymore.
Vibrating. Pounding. Okay.
Yes, I understand. I understand. I forgot we had this conversation already on the air.
All the time.
On the air.
Did I do the table thing?
No.
Okay.
Possible. I have no idea. I feel like I kind of have to think on this because yes, he's threatened by your vibrator for sure. Threatened. He's like, no, if it ain't me, it's nothing. Like he's like old fashioned. You should match my sex drive and we do it when I want to do it. There's that twang again. We do it when I want to do it or we don't do it at all.
God damn it.
God damn it. Logan Hill.
Bertha.
Polly Pocket.
No, he hit her Polly Pocket.
Our pocket Polly. Yeah. How do you talk to him? You tell him you have needs that you're taking out in a very healthy, natural way. You are not looking for it elsewhere other than your nightstand. And
Good point.
He just either needs to start that testosterone treatment so that he's, ready to shag 24/7, or, find out why he doesn't have a high sex drive that matches yours, or he just accepts that, you can take care of yourself. You're a big girl. You spend your dollars. You punch your Benjamins.
You punch your pockets.
You break
to
your
get
Benjamins
Polly.
to punch your pocket.
To put Polly in it.
Yeah. And if you followed all of that, you're a very intelligent human being.
Thanks, Beth.
Anytime.
I was wicked smart.
Oh, well, yes. What's your take?
I'm still laughing that he actually hit it.
He hit it. I'm curious as to why he didn't throw it away.
Maybe he did.
Maybe
that's why she can't find it still.
Can't find it, right?
Because he hit it and then took the trash out the next morning.
Oh.
And threw Polly right in her pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to gauge. Is he sad and embarrassed and insecure? Or is he
we're going to do what I want to do it and we're not going to do it at all.
If I ain't having orgasms, neither are you.
Right. He totally has. He's in the bathroom going to pound town on himself. He's punching Polly.
Maybe he's got ED.
Yeah.
And he's embarrassed about it. And that vibrator is a reminder that he's not performing to her.
Yeah, but wouldn't she know that? Wouldn't she know that he's, got a limp one?
She does. She's just said my husband has a low sex drive.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's limp. It just means he doesn't want to have sex.
Is he insecure about his sex drive? I mean, if he's throwing vibrators away.
He's definitely insecure about his sex drive.
For sure.
But he's also not thrilled about yours. I have to say it.
I have
to say it.
I'm just having a difficult time not taking it seriously, because clearly it wouldn't be here, but in what manner? Was he angry and he was fuck this vibrator and
listen,
took it? Or is he just I really just kind of want to know what went through his brain to I'm throwing this vibrator away.
I wonder if it goes off in all hours of the night and it wakes him up. Or
she uses it right next to him while he's in bed.
Oh my God. I totally would. Oh, yeah.
That's me.
I would just hold his hand while I'm doing it.
Pull my hair.
Just
I'm almost there.
Caress my chest.
Caress my chest.
Oh. I don't know. I'm ready for the answer on this one.
Yeah, I got too many other questions. All right, so Logan says, yes, he's insecure. Yes, you should talk about it. Let's be real. The only reason guys don't have giant closets full of buzzing vibrators is that their hands, thanks to evolution, are wildly efficient masturbatory devices.
You mean thumbs? We got thumbs? Could use a hot dog bun.
If guys' bodies worked differently, they would have very different opinions about sex toys. It's a shame your husband is insecure and so controlling. Oh, good one, Beth. That he hid your vibrator. That's an awful move. And he probably just reacted emotionally, unsure of how to handle this battery-charged threat to his manhood. He will, however, get over it. But you've got to talk. You need to explain to him that it's not a big deal. You just like this vibrator. It feels good. So does he. It's not like he's some factory worker being replaced by an automated machine. A toy is not actually a threat to your sex life. I'll just note that he is clearly in the wrong to hide your vibrator. But you were hiding it too?
I didn't get that.
Me either. This whole problem seems like it's born out of awkwardness, not meanness. You might want to make sure he knows that you weren't hiding it because it was some terrible secret, but you just felt nervous about it and didn't want to risk hurting his feelings. Tell him you know he's hidden your vibrator and you need to talk. Do not apologize because you have nothing to apologize for. Tell him you want him to understand why you use it. It's not mysterious. Tell him that you've always masturbated and that using a vibrator is a very damn good way to get off. Tell him it doesn't mean that you want him any less.
But we're Christian.
If anything, I bet it keeps you going, feeling sexual and wanting more. If he's threatened, offered to show him how it works, or even integrate it into your bedroom play if he's up for it.
That was going to be my next suggestion.
There's no reason why he shouldn't learn to use it on you. And obviously, there are ways you can use a vibrator to enhance his experience as well. You respect his sex drive, and he needs to respect yours as well.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
That's...
Sure.
I just didn't get the idea that she was hiding it from him.
Right.
I mean, yes, don't apologize for anything.
Right.
Take care of business, girl.
Absolutely.
Sit on a washer.
Dryer.
Is it a dryer?
I thought so.
You could send them all to spin.
True that.
That's true.
True that.
Put towels in the washer.
On one side.
On one side. But not the high efficiency ones. They stop when they're imbalanced.
Yeah, and they like play weird toy tunes.
Yeah, toys too.
Then your mom's going to be like, someone in the laundry. Don't come in here, Mom. I told you not to bother me while I'm drying towels.
I'm trying to think of the sounds that come out of these. Like they're like playing these old kids' nursery rhymes. Like, doo 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 doo.
Yeah, my dad's plays a friggin' 12-minute long one. Seth gets so mad.
Yeah, it's not.
He's like, all right, and
I can see it.
It really does play for like 12 minutes.
He's got the worst patience.
He's patience.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Seth.
This one was okay. It was not my favorite.
I know. Hopefully.
We have had worse, though.
Yeah, that's why I stopped reading in the middle of it and asked you, what can we be done?
Or when you realized that there was no question and no answer.
That was the one, yeah.
Yeah. It was like 45 minutes and you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't understand what's going on here. All right, next.
Mm-hmm.
July 26th, 2017. I feel like that's my nephew's birthday.
It might be.
Claven. My boyfriend's mom offered to break up with me for him. His parents have now forbidden us to see each other over the summer.
I'm sorry. How do you offer to break up with the person you're making the offer to?
My boyfriend's mom offered to break up with me for him. I think she offered him to break up with her. I dump her for you. You want me to do it?
So the
mother told the son that she'll dump the girlfriend for the son.
Oh, that's some horse shit.
That's hilarious.
That's great. And he took her up on it?
You want me to do it? We don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's foreboding.
Foreboding. My boyfriend's parents, who have never met me, hate me because I'm moving across the country and their son and I want to date long distance. After recently moving back home after college, we both agreed we wanted to try it. His mom has tried to break us up and has actually offered to him to break up with me for him. And now he seems to be changing his mind about staying together after the move. The problem is my boyfriend refuses to stand up to his parents and won't tell them they're being ridiculous. His parents have now forbidden us to see each other over the summer before I move, and he won't see me in secret because he doesn't want to disrespect them. What should I do?
Cultural is all I heard.
Amen.
All I heard.
Amen.
And perhaps a Middle Eastern family where like
That's
honoring
exactly
your
what I was
parents,
thinking.
it's the highest form of respect. Yep, Asian too. Yep. Korean culture, Chinese culture, I think Japanese culture also. But like,
where you just
anywhere but here, basically,
when
where
mommy and daddy
we
say,
care about our
literally,
parents.
literally,
Anywhere but here.
literally.
But yeah, there's that I think that Europe, Asia, like that middle area, well, yeah, obviously Middle Eastern. You look great drinking that, Beth.
I can't do it.
You look like the poster for those squeeze lemon things for the lemon juice. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They're like the artificial lemon juice and the fake lemon that you get in the produce aisle.
I know what those are.
Yeah.
Oh, I look like
you look like you're sucking on one of them and then like trying to convince the audience that they should buy it because it tastes good. Oh, see, I don't mind it. I just downed my first glass.
It's so motherfucking sour.
Yeah, it is. I like sour.
Okay, continue.
Okay. I just feel like it's in this case in particular, it's one of those cultures where like you don't disrespect your parents. Like it's not
even like in secret.
Right. Because they have eyes everywhere.
Oh my God.
Everywhere.
Some of them aunties.
Let me tell you. It's nuts. They really do have eyes everywhere. They've got like shamans in their living room. Like the smoke's coming up and it's spelling out the scene. And you're like, I know where she is.
Yeah.
And they're like.
Spells out the girlfriend's name. And then the mom's like, I know it. Let's go. And
He's with a white girl.
They pull up. Cindy.
You know, in my experience, what culture loves to disobey their parents in a way? I don't want to say they love to disobey their parents. It's a very broad generalization. But I've found that a couple of Jewish friends I've had along the way were very much like, yeah. They were like the kid that would like go out very conservatively dressed and would like
get into the car. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, like, you know, they're like, it's not that their parents are like, you know, horrible human beings. It's just that, you know, the kids are like, well, you're wrong for thinking that. So
right.
Just because of that, wait till I grow up.
Right.
Because I'm going to make those decisions that'll make you roll over in your grave.
Yes. I knew you weren't going to say the whites because we just kill our parents.
Yeah.
We don't.
Very John Walsh, America's Most Wanted bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like that's it. I got this like cultural vibe from it, from what you were reading.
I agree.
But you know what? If it sounds like he's made his decision, you know, is it the highest honor? Is that the right word? Like to honor your parents to disobey your parents is like the ultimate sin, right?
Yeah, you bring shame on the whole family.
On the whole family.
In some places, I felt like that wasn't coming out right. Some places, that's correct.
Yes. I was like, what wasn't coming out right? Yes.
It's
Go
like,
on.
You can, like, they can kill you if you bring shame to the family.
A lot of places just disown you and you've got no tie, like the family name.
Yeah, which is like.
Might as well kill them.
Yeah.
Well, we're not suggesting anything.
Right. Unless you're white.
Right.
Then you're already going to do it.
Right.
Fucking weirdo whites.
I can just agree with you.
I know. Your best friend is a white.
She's a green.
I'm not racist. My friend's white.
Do you have a white friend? Do you, Stephanie? Oh my God.
I might have one.
You might have one.
Marissa's white. I don't think the rest is.
Nope.
I'm invited to the cookout white.
That's right.
AKA, I'm not going to kill my parents.
Yeah, no, please don't. But like, what was the question itself? Was it like, what do I do with him?
His parents have now forbidden us to see each other over the summer before I move, and he won't even see me in secret because he doesn't want to disrespect them. What should I do?
Say goodbye.
Yeah, he made his
his decision.
Like, what are you going to force him? Show up at his house?
It's time to move on. Go
and
away.
Let his mother beat you with her Birkin?
Cross state lines And it's time for you to...
Move, bitch.
Yes.
Find a new man.
No, don't find a new man. Go get something. Go catch something. Enjoy your life. I mean, be safe about it. Don't really catch something.
Well, that's what I mean.
Like,
find a new one.
and then another one after that.
Sure.
And then after that. And after that.
Exactly.
Until you need a whole country in there for pleasure.
In your country.
In your country. In your regions. Yeah, none. Like, it's time to move on. Go play the field. This is college. You're young, or just the end of college, rather. You're young.
The only thing you can do is respect him for respecting his parents.
Right. That's his culture, is what I'm getting. Again, that's something that she put out there.
Even if it's not, like,
that's his decision.
That's a huge deal for him. So you need to respect that.
Yeah. Let go and let parents.
Yeah. Let go and let auntie.
Because ain't no room for Jesus in this one.
No.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no room for whiteies.
Parents are Jesus.
Answer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your boyfriend's family is being completely ridiculous. His mom wants to break up with you herself on his behalf. That's bananas. If things were going well, would she propose for him?
Oh, yeah. We didn't address that.
That's funny.
That mom needs to get a fucking life.
I mean, but same as you were saying, like, that's usual for a lot of cultures.
For them to break up with the other half.
For them to, like, be
I've heard of arranged marriages, but arranged
like,
separations.
Involved and so...
Yeah, well, yeah, like, heavily involved and enthralled and
like,
all the words in here that rhyme with
like, you're not dating he, you're dating we.
Oh.
So.
Like my relationships and
me.
And you.
Not your mom, me.
We do.
Her son is not a video game character that she can play. He needs to stand down. She needs to stand down. More important, he needs to stand up for himself and act like an adult. I have trouble believing that his parents' extreme resistance is simply just because of a long-distance relationship. Something else has got to be going on.
Culture.
Since I just don't believe that they're scared you two might become a... Wow. I just don't believe that they're scared you two might become pen pals. Are they really forbidding him from seeing you because they don't want him FaceTiming you? Or does this go deeper? I really doubt that's the whole story, and I bet you didn't have a perfect relationship with his parents before you decided to move. Think about it for a bit, then tell your boyfriend that this isn't adding up. Maybe even talk to his parents directly. Try to get to the bottom of their real issue with you, because you need to know what misinformation is flying around.
I feel like that's pointless. That's like... Oh my God, I'm going to contradict everything that I have ever done in a relationship toward the end. But It's like saying closure is the end all be all. Like it's the first step in healing. Closure hardly exists.
Your real issue here is that your boyfriend isn't stepping up. You're dating an adult who is not acting like it by taking responsibility for his own actions. If he wants to be with you, then he shouldn't be subjecting you to this useless will he, won't he drama. If he wants to be with you, he shouldn't be avoiding you completely because he doesn't want to disrespect his parents. I don't like this answer.
I don't either. It leaves so much to be desired. It's very lackluster. It's very easy way out. Like place the blame on him, which like sure, but also the parents, like maybe there is a cultural aspect to this. That's all I got from this.
Me too. Instantly, right? Instantly, yeah.
Yeah. Is this another one of those like our copyright attorneys told us that we can? You know what I mean? I doubt that in this case, but you and I are just assuming too. But that's the feeling that we got from this, is that there's a cultural element to this. It very well could be a big fucking baby that's just like, my mom and dad said that I can't just to...
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm 20 something years old and they don't know that I've even looked at my penis, never mind used it.
Right.
So that's another way to come from it. But the way that she described it, and his parents,
I feel like she could be white, and mom and dad want another Asian or Indian or
whatever.
Right.
It's very possible.
And in those cultures,
another Jew, a Muslim, whatever. Yeah.
So I think that's the quote unquote deeper issue here.
I feel like I'm feeling this on the cultural level. I don't know if it's because of the friends I've made over the years, Muslims, Jews, Koreans, like people who have this at the forefront. Like, oh, my parents wouldn't like me wouldn't like it if I got married to if I didn't get married to a Korean, like they wouldn't be okay. Or I want to marry someone Jewish because my family wouldn't be okay with it if I didn't. Like, you know, that's why that jumped out at me. It's like a very real, I don't want to say issue, because for those nations and those religions and that faith, like it's you know, it's what they believe in. It's their traditions. It's, you know, like I don't want to I don't want to throw stones at, you know, someone else's belief or the way that they practice their faith. But it's a whole different realm. It's a different ball game. And there requires a lot of patience and understanding on the part of the person who isn't involved directly in that practice.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're kind of going off on a tangent, but at the same time, it's literally the first thing we both thought of. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to maintain that stance.
Yeah, but even like not from a cultural aspect, his response was like,
talk to mommy and daddy.
Like, there's something else going on. Like, just let it go.
It doesn't matter.
If he doesn't want to see you, whether he's blaming it on his parents or he genuinely doesn't want to go behind his parents, like, leave it alone.
It's done. He made his decision.
This response was like, you gotta go figure out what's the real issue, because it ain't just mommy and daddy. He's a grown-ass man, too.
What he wants is like that. Her to be in the car in a taxi on the way to the airport and him fucking chasing after her in a motorcycle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or on a motorcycle, rather.
Yeah.
And then like they get stuck on the Brooklyn Bridge and it's like, Claire.
Don't leave.
And she's like,
my mom said she was just kidding.
April Fools. But you guys don't celebrate that.
She said she'll teach you how to cook rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say fail for Logan.
Yeah.
On that one.
Ciao, Logan.
Sorry, Logan.
What the hell, Logan? See what I did there?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay. My parents are swingers, and it makes me really uncomfortable. Should I confront them or go hide somewhere for the rest of my life? So listen, as I was about to read this, I read my parents are swing bangers. Swing bang.
Swing bang.
They're swing bangers.
They're swing
it's still
bangers.
Fitting.
It works.
Right?
Did we explain swing bang? I think we did.
I feel like we did. We had to have during one of the Matthew episodes.
Oh, yeah. We had to have. Guys, in case you're just joining us.
Diesel poster.
It's the story of a Vin Diesel poster on a wall on a door with a hinge. And what we would
almost
do.
Almost life-size poster of Vin Diesel.
And what we would do to that door, what we'd affix to that door in hopes someone on the other side would open and close the door rapidly.
Yeah, swing bang.
Swing bang.
So I could bang Vin Diesel.
Use your imagination, and if it doesn't work, you can send us an email, and we'll give you a visual.
Ask this lady for her husband's information, so you can get the dildo back.
The vibrator.
Same diff.
Remember, vibrate, pound.
Swung bang.
Swung bang.
I just recently found out that my parents are having relationships with their best friends. Like swinging. They don't know I know, and I would like to keep it that way. However, it is kind of hard for me to accept or to get used to this fact, mainly because I don't think you should sleep with other people when you're in a committed relationship. Should I let them know that I know somehow or pretend to be in the dark?
What's her name? Heather?
They didn't sign on these ones.
Heather. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Okay. Heather sounds good.
Heather, what's your fucking damage?
Do
you not know of those 4 people who your parents are? No? Is that not your problem? Her ideal is, and I relate to this, and you relate to this, when you were in a committed relationship, you plus one.
Yeah, don't be a cheating ass swing banger.
Don't be a cheating ass swing banger. But they're like swing banging together.
Right.
They're both slamming doors.
Right.
And opening them and slamming them.
Right.
And
taking turns and swapping doors.
And Vin Diesel's just peeling off the door.
And he's just, yeah.
And he just still got that same look.
His arms are crossed just like yours
are they?
Right now. This is pretty hilarious.
That's great. I don't even remember. Do you still have that poster?
Fuck no.
Oh, fuck no.
I wish. I'd still hang it on my door. You kidding me?
Yeah, you would. With like a hand mirror. And,
yes.
But like, no, you don't need to let your parents know that. First, like, you think your parents are going to stop because you disapprove? Let's start there. You think they're going to stop because you found out that they're out there getting
swung bunged,
dicked down by
Dirty and Diana?
See? They got it all.
I don't think the issue is.
She says it bothers her and that she doesn't agree with it.
She said it's kind of hard for me to accept or to get used to. But the question is, should I let them know that I know?
No.
Or should I just pretend to be in the dark?
Neither. Mind your own business.
That's her parents.
Her parents' sex life is none of her business.
If you found out Grettis was swing banging, you wouldn't fucking say shit. If
you guys heard, I'm not even editing that out. It's worth it. My kid's on the other side of this living room. We've got a very sex positive family over here, so it's very open to the conversations. And he's on the other side just fucking losing his shit right now.
Doing very well at trying to.
You know what? Cheers, Biff. Yeah. I wouldn't say that's different.
How?
Because you have full context of me and Grettis, and I would just be like, listen, public property. And then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Me and my mom have that relationship.
You don't know their dynamic?
I don't. But that's clearly not open enough for them to be telling her that they're swing banging.
Grettis is never going to come downstairs and be like, hey, Bobby, guess what I did last night?
Hey, Bobby. No.
Right. Neither are these parents.
She'd tell me about a date because that's my mom.
Yeah. Should just say, I don't know. We just went out last night and had fun.
We went to church.
I don't know. Stop asking me, you motherfucker.
Yeah. That's accurate. I don't know. I just say like it. What do you think telling your parents that you know is going to do? I mean, sure. If it's going to make you feel better, go ahead. Let them know that you know. But what's that going to do to make you feel better? Like, are they going to stop? Do you want them to stop? What do you want them to do as a result of you telling them? I guess that's a better question. Does you knowing make the situation different for them? Do you think they're going to be embarrassed, or they're just, because I think it would be hilarious if they were like, you're right, honey, we're swingers, and we don't know which one of these men is your father.
And we was swing banging.
We've been doing this since World War II. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's valid. What is it gonna do to tell your parents? But also, I feel like that's gonna make weird Thanksgivings. And Christmases.
Hey, Mom, I really like how you stuffed this bird.
Like, Mom, please don't use the turkey baster. Matter of fact, I bought one.
Is
Here's
this the
brand new right
potato
out of the
masher
wrapper.
that I bought you last year? What have you done with it?
Like, it's just going to
Why
create
are there
that,
forceps in this drawer?
Right? But like, it's just going to create that little bit of like a little medium-sized elephant.
I feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like you find out about your parents, but you're just like, the more you kind of like distance yourself away from that being part of your identity, you're kind of like, all right, yeah, I guess it's not a me thing. And it's what they do. It's their thing. Fine, whatever.
Yeah, but all more of a reason, in my opinion, to like be like, Mom, like, what? How? Why? When? Please don't tell me where.
Are you sore?
Like, how did this start? Like, how long has this been happening? Who is my father? Like, you know what I mean? I guess I'm thinking of like, you know, your and Greta's dynamic. Especially me and my dad's dynamic. Like, that is not something that either one of us, you, me, Greta's, and or my dad are like gonna keep from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if they don't come out and say it, like it's going to come
It's going to
up.
be implied. Yeah.
It's going to
be part of a conversation.
Either we're gonna,
like, if my mom didn't tell me, she'd wait till you were around to like hint at it, and I'd be like, Ma, seriously?
Right.
And I don't know if I'd be more offended that she's like waiting to bring it up or if she didn't just tell me.
Right. So I think, I feel like if I found out that my dad was like a male gigolo and I like...
A megalo?
It just come like, I don't know. It's like being a stripper and like telling your mom, like, I'm putting myself through college.
Yeah, but they're not putting themselves through college. They're literally just doing it.
Well, I know, but
so
like...
this goes back to me like saying, like, if it's going to make you feel better, sure, bring it up. I don't know what it's going to do for you or what you expect them to do, but if it's going to make you feel better, then sure, be like, Mom, I know that you and Dad are hanging around with Val and Tom, and that you guys have a very intimate relationship. By the way, Val's bra is downstairs on the banister.
Because you ain't a 35 double
for
D.
dinner?
Right? Like, can we not invite them to Thanksgiving this year?
Right.
Because
I don't want to see you guys like going like spread eagle on the turkey.
And, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's like something that like, no, it's your parents' business and you leave that alone, or if it's like,
you know, it'd be funnier if what did we call him? Tom? Val and Tom?
Yeah, Val and Tom.
Yeah, if Tom went up to her dad.
Come on over, Valerie.
She did. That's the problem. If Tom rubbed up against her dad, why not Steve?
Might as well.
Might as well. And I was like, good time last night, huh?
Wink,
Smack
wink.
in the butt.
Good game,
Good
Chief.
game, Chief.
Might need you to teach me a couple things.
Wow. That was some punt.
You really punched her pocket last night there, Pally.
You're going to show me how you do that pill pack.
Clean up, Val. We're playing soccer tonight.
We're punching pockets. Oh, my God. I'm very curious to see where, what the Hill did
Logan.
with this.
All right. He says, you've got to talk to them, !
Because I need to know what they're doing, says Logan Hill.
Because I just found out my parents are swing bangers too.
There's got to be a support group for that, right?
I guarantee. Google it while I read.
Children of Swing Bangers Anonymous.
You know there is. Seriously, Google it.
What is that even called? Like, my parents are swingers. Is there a support group?
Support group for children of the swingers. It could be the most comfortable conversation. Oh, it could be the most uncomfortable conversation since your first sex talk. It will be a lot for you, for all of you, but you've got to air this out. Let's do a thought exercise. Picture yourself at Pizza Hut with Mom and Dad.
Oh my God. And what, you're getting a stuffed crust?
Speaking of stuffed crust, your father Gerald and I.
Oh, he's got a new name.
Oh, right,
We don't know who her dad is.
Gerald's the son. Gerald, your father Stephen and I. You know Val and Tom. Our nice neighbors. Picture yourself at Pizza Hut with Mom and Dad. You're halfway through one of their new sweet sriracha dynamite pizzas, and your mouth is burning when all of a sudden a middle-aged man and woman walk up to your parents and give them long, lingering hugs. Now your face is burning too with embarrassment as these flirty folks dip mozzarella
I think you were going to say flirty fucks.
into your parents' marinara sauce. Your speech. What the fuck?
I'm so hot right now.
You can't stop from the sriracha dynamite pizza biff, or because
it was the mozzarella sticks in the marinara
Gerald
sauce.
dipped his mozzarella in your marinara. All right. You can't stop picturing all four of them on the family couch doing what exactly? And you can't help but think, is that how you made me? So you freeze.
The four-person seesaw.
The point is, there are going to be lots of awkward moments and unanswered questions and false assumptions that will pile up for the rest of your life if you don't talk this out. This is a big issue and a big secret for them to keep. You obviously have a lot of questions, and if you hold this in for long, that knowledge going to create a huge wedge between you and your parents that may pry you apart. Plus, aren't you just curious as hell? No matter how open-minded you attempt to be, you'll find yourself silently judging them or dodging the truth, or maybe even reading innuendo into everyday situations. You've got to ask them why, and maybe even how long, and how.
Which one?
How
long? Which one?
It's important for you to be upfront with them so you can have an honest relationship. But this isn't just about your family. It's about you. You want them to be honest with you so you can be honest with them.
Sure.
You also want to understand the first people in this world who ever loved you. Everyone wants to understand the first people in this... What? I read that wrong. Everyone wants to know where and who they came from, no matter how strange your parents may be or how difficult a relationship with them become. It's always healthier to try and understand them. You may completely disapprove of their choices, but you shouldn't asking them about swinging.
Who let Logan write?
I'm struggling enough as is.
He's finally making sense.
You shouldn't be asking them about swinging because you want to figure out how to judge them. You should talk about this so you can figure out how to accept them as who they really are.
Swing folk.
Swing bangers.
I mean, whatever, Logan.
Literally whatever, Logan.
He just wasted 53 minutes of my life. That was these are the three most rudimentary answers I've ever heard, but this last one at least kind of leveled up with ours a little bit. Mm-hmm. But
I do mostly agree with him on this one.
Sure, but
he makes a couple good points that it's just gonna keep this awkward air at all times. And then it's true, if your parents are heading out to go watch a movie, you're gonna be in the basement wanting to hang yourself all night because you're gonna be like, oh my God, they're going to Val and Tom's right now. I just know they are.
They're both gonna get dicked down.
Right?
Dad likes to get his crust stuffed. And mom likes her marinara
No,
drink.
don't they just swap partners?
Sometimes it's a no. Well,
orgies.
When they swap partners, sometimes they do same sex.
What do you say, Gerald?
Gotcha, Tom.
I guess it's like I see no good coming from everybody pretending that the elephant isn't in a purple thong in the middle of the living room. Everybody can see a big elephant in a purple thong. And everybody's like, what the fuck? But nobody's saying it out loud.
I mean, the elephant being in the room is enough. I don't
Not
need
when
it
it's in a purple thong. Imagine. Okay?
Just shut up.
Just imagine.
I am. That poor little tail. Doesn't know which side of the thong to be on.
Literally.
Fucking hate everything about it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know.
Riveting questions this week, Beth.
I've been failing a lot at the question.
This isn't a fail. They're just...
This one's more the answers than the damn questions.
Yeah. Maybe we should have an answers session.
Maybe this is why we don't.
You know what we should
Logan
do
a lot.
is we should read the responses and guess the question. Because I bet you we never would have gotten these. Yeah.
Remember, imagine you're sitting down having sriracha pizza, and then all of a sudden someone's dipping their mozzarella stick into your parents' marinara sauce.
And I'm over here going like chili garlic sauce in a cult or a gangbang. I can't figure out which one. But someone's leaving there with a really hot vagina.
Somebody stole your mozzarella sticks?
Right.
Like, I don't... Okay, you might be onto something, Beth.
I don't know.
If we have one recording of us strictly reading the answers.
And we can decide whether or not we want to
answers.
post it. We'd have to listen to it together too, highly inebriated.
True.
Yes.
Or we could just hit or miss like the rest of our episodes.
Amen to that. No,
Might as
we've
well.
been pretty good though. We do pretty well, I'd say. I mean, I don't look at the credentials for these advice columnists.
Stats say?
What?
What did the stats say? Hit or miss?
They're steady. I mean, they don't tell us.
Sure.
They just keep listening.
Or don't.
It's their loss or gain. I haven't decided yet.
Speaking of listening, I completely forgot. I need to give a shout out.
Shout out
to an old friend of mine, Josh, aka Chico from Puerto Rico. He earns $1 every day. He went to Lucy to get that, and she takes the $1 away. We used to sing that to him because actually we literally used to call him Chico.
Works.
I think he's out in, where did I say?
Delaware.
Yeah. And he's like a chef at some...
Yeah, that's horseshit. You have a chef friend
restaurant?
and I don't know this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think I mean, I obviously did know this, but...
You can find like a reason to make this work. You know,
So
stay in
dip your-
contact to be... No, I don't want no marinara.
Dip your mozzarella stick in his marinara then. I don't know.
No.
He's having his second child, I just found out.
I don't want that to happen.
All right, well, you just said make this work.
I'm just talking about like you have your best friend who
Should be a chef.
and then you have a friend that is a chef. Like, don't you think that maybe like these two like would be
Move to
friends?
motherfucking Delaware
Bro,
then. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? He ain't coming back to Massachusetts.
You know what? It's too late to
I can
fix it. It's
tell you
too late
that.
to fix it. We just can't go on anymore. We can't.
Fine, bye.
But I'll
I'm
see
going
you
to go to
next
Delaware to
episode.
my other chef friend. Burn. Mic drop.
Whatever.
I'm not really dropping.
Bet he
these
don't do
mics.
that thing you like.
You don't either.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Cook? He does. He's a chef.
Oh,
Anyways, hello, Josh, Chico. Congrats on the newest coming baby. And thank you for
way
the
to
love.
dip that mozzarella stick, bro.
Homemade. And the marinara was homemade as well.
Oh.
Anyways, much love to you and your growing family. And thank you for the love and the support. That was very nice to see.
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you so much for sharing that. And for pushing it. We do this mostly for us. And for those of you who reap the benefits, for a laugh, for a cry, for both, for that one little push that you need to get admitted into the psychiatric ward, we thank you so much for listening. It's just, it's for our mental health, really. You know, it's been a fun ride. Literally. It's been a fun ride.
This is why we started it. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm almost making this sound like a goodbye. It's not. We'll be back for episode 42 to fuck your lives up even more. And my kids. Apparently. Yep, you heard that, I'm sure. But you can send us your questions, comments, and all of your concerns. illadvisedthepodcast@gmail.com or Facebook and Instagram.
At illadvisedthepodcast.
And tune in to our website for more info on our episodes. We'll be including more show notes, including links to our advice columns as soon as we're able to. illadvisedthepodcast.com. Thank you so much for listening.
You've been ill-advised.